Tsubame Gaeshi.
Tsubame Gaeshi ですね。
Tsubame Gaeshi is a technique of throwing your opponent by reversing his foot sweep into your own. Shift directly to your right or left. If your opponent attacks with Deashi Harai or Okuriashi Harai, you dodge it and turn it into Tsubame Gaeshi. Even when moving back, you can also do likewise. Kosoto gari. Changing your opponent's taiotoshi into Kosoto gari. Dodging your opponent's taiotoshi, make him off balance, standing on both his heels, then cut him down in the direction of his toes using the back of your feet. Your foot will be placed on roughly the same line as your opponent's. When you're clipping, you should do so from your opponent's heels, in the direction of his toes, as if rubbing the surface of the mat. Your opponent should fall suddenly on the spot. Kosoto gari, performed by Shozo Fuji, a former middleweight class world champion. He catches his opponent with Kosoto gari just as he comes back from applying a right side Osoto gari. Kosoto gake. Kosoto gake is a technique of throwing your opponent in a kind of pulling up motion. Sometimes the sole of the foot, at other times the leg is used for clipping. As the opponent withdraws his left foot, shifting his weight onto his other foot, you make him fall, hooking with your leg. You first try an uchimata, then the moment your opponent tries to defend himself, leaning backward, you turn it into Kosoto gake. Here you take hold of the rear collar to bring your opponent in close, push him back to go off balance, then hook and make him fall. Now let's see the differences between similar techniques. In Kosoto gari, you step in close to the side of your opponent, make him lose balance on his heel and clip him down. In Deashi Harai, the moment your opponent's foot is about to touch the mat, or when his foot is about to be lifted off the mat, you sweep his foot away to make him fall. In Kosoto gake, you make your opponent lose his balance by making him stand on his heels as you face him directly. Clip as if to pull your opponent up and backwards as you throw him. World champion Naoya Ogawa shows off Kosoto gake, which is his favorite technique. Osoto gari. Pull the right leg of your opponent out, then clip him down the moment it touches the mat. pull his left leg out and cut down on his right leg. Osoto gari from a harai tsurikomiashi. As your opponent advances to defend himself, cut down on his right leg. Another method is to put your arm under your opponent's and holding his waist from the rear to cut him down. Another is to pull your opponent up by the front of his belt and execute a clip upwards. Here you push your opponent's elbow to make him lose balance and cut him down to the rear. An All-Japan Judo Championship. Yasuhiro Yamashita executes a convincing Osoto gari. Again, at an All-Japan Judo Championship, Osoto gari, following on from a harai goshi, performed by Hiromi Masaki. The 1987 World Judo Championships. Hirotaka Okada performs a magnificent Osoto gari.